Shalom, call halal Yahweh Bashem Abashai Bashem Rakakadash Part 2. Technology, it just cut off. This camera is different from, this phone is different from my previous camera, and you know, they're constantly monitoring in our phones and things like that. My other phone would record completely private. I honestly and truly believe that Esau has access to my camera even as I'm recording on this phone, because it just cuts off some of the stuff. The videos that I do are very sensitive in nature, which is why I like to use different sources and books to show and tell where the information is coming from. Okay, but let's continue to in this lesson. All right. I was reading from Bartholomew Dellacasse's book, and I was on page 42. So I'm going to start the second paragraph. And it said, "And it was a man's custom that when he was about to make war upon some villages or provinces, he would take with him all he could already of the already subject Indians, and that they may wage war upon the others. And since he could not feed the 10 or 20,000 men that he took with him," these were Christian soldiers, mercenaries, that came bearing a cross in the image of Cesare Borgia that looks a lot like the man's face on the screen. All right. He gave leave to eat the Indians that they captured. And there was in his camp the most outright veritable butchery of human flesh in the presence of children would be slain. All right. And cooked, and a man would be slain for his hands alone and his feet, which were considered to be a delicacy, and the acts are of inhumanity of others of the lands hearing of them. They did not know where to flee for terror that they felt. So these people were not only being put into slavery, butchered, they were being raped, murdered, and eaten. And here's the image of one of the butcher shops in the book. As you can see, the baby on the fire being cooked, men being gutted and hacked to pieces for food for these so-called white Christians, which came bearing the cross, Christianity, Catholicism, and the image of Cesare Borgia. All right. Once again, Galatians 3 and 6 and 7. "Be not deceived. God is not mocked, for whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap." Okay. I know it says in the book of James, they're going to, if I can find that real quick. This is James 2 and 13. "For he shall have judgment without mercy that have shown no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment." Let's look at this video quickly.
We are definitely ready.
Submit your heartfelt welcome.
So let's make them our young.
Money! Money! Money!
The other side of this tragedy is how it will change Europe. Non-Western migrants had already been flooding into Europe for decades. Leaders with useless stuff.
Das ist einfach die Wahrheit. Die Afrikaner zum Beispiel haben, ich weiß gar nicht wann es war, vor 3 Tagen oder so, in Berlin geschrieben: "Wir werden euch Deutsche alle töten. Die Deutschen werden von uns alle getötet." Und sofort raus, sofort abschieben. Und ich verstehe nicht, warum die immer noch auf freiem Fuß sind, warum die immer noch in Deutschland sind. Ich kann es einfach nicht verstehen. Wie blind muss man eigentlich sein, dass man es nicht merkt, dass als wirklich mein Hate geben wird. Und in so einer Welt möchte ich nicht leben, möchte gar keiner leben. Ich bin wirklich sprachlos. 3-Jährige von einem Asylanten vergewaltigt, 15-Jährige von einem Asylanten vergewaltigt, 12-Jährige von einem Asylanten vergewaltigt, 75-Jährige stark verprügelt, aber auch vergewaltigt. Und das ist wirklich grausam.
This is Deuteronomy 30:7. All right? And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them which hate thee and which persecute thee. All right? As I said earlier, the genocide of Edomites in South Africa, the upcoming Civil War, which is a code for race war here in America, and the apparent, as you just seen, the destruction of the Edomites all throughout Europe, from Denmark to Germany, wherever they are. All right, the recompenses of the wrongs that has been done to the world by Esau, Edom, is coming back upon them worldwide. All right, is this hate? No, it isn't. This is just truth. These are the signs of the times. These are the things that will be happening when the Lord came back. You know, kingdom against kingdom, people against people, realm against realm. That's scriptural. Call halal Yahweh B'Hashem Havashai B'Hashem Rakakadash and Abad Babal.